An endangered language or moribund language is a language that is at risk of falling out of use as the speaker die out or shift to speaking another language. If no one speaking the language at all, it became an extinct language. There are always some endangered language, but why do humans pay attention to them nowadays? Because the extinction rate of the endangered language rapidly, there was a study said that half of the today's living language are endangered and will be extincted by the end of 21st centuries. Other than what is preserved in the archives, it is much faster than any period in the history. The cause of the endangered language, including the war, immigrations, marginalizations, political regressions, urbanizations, and intermarriages. In the recent decades, however, economics and cultural pressures have intensified the extinctions of endangered language. And the consequence of this is the endangered language is also carrying a lot of information, so loss of the connecting cultures and sense of identity, political legitimacy, and scientific knowledge. When we lose the language, we lose the knowledge of people who using it, including their knowledge, cultures, and values, which is the loss of all the mankind. When learning a foreign language we can more clearly understand different cultural perspective and considering and solving the problems from different cultural perspective. So here are some different perspective. The first one is no exact relation between the cultures and language. The distant descendant and the local peoples are more possible to inherit the cultures. The second one is the language theirs is a natural part of the process of human cultural development. The linguist should simply document and describe the language scientifically, but not seek to interfere with the process of language loss. The third one is the human face too many other global issues. They do not have much energy to protect them. The last one is it will be a barrier to their success. In general, the dominant language is the key to get jobs and education opportunities. What can we do to protect the endangered language? The researchers have made video types, audio types, and writing record of language using both formal and informal settings, along with translations. In addition, they analyze the vocabularies and rules of language and write diaries and grammars. Linguists also work with community around the world that want to preserve their language. It offering both the technical and practical helps with the language teachings, maintains, and revivals. This help is based in part on the dictionaries and grammars they have written. It is not possible to protect every language. First, many endangered language has lost their native speakers, written content. It is difficult to learn or inherit. Secondly, even though the endangered language can be learned, who want to learn expect the linguist? It will cost a lot of money and energy. Although Ari prefers to learn a popular language to communicate with more peoples and better development. Although there are some organizations using different ways to encourage people, especially the young children, It also cannot inherit the endangered language efficiently, because the numbers of the humans who learn the endangered language is too few. They can they can form a society to use the endangered language in their daily life. Uh, Generally, they will lose the language skills, but we can record the endangered language by using the radio and writing them down. Let people know what they have been let people know that they have been exist in the world. It is an essential part of history. Although, and the people won't, and the people who can't record the endangered language strictly, we can donate some money or good or to the organizations who protect the endangered language strictly.